Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. And like I said, good morning, Twitch. And good morning, YouTube. Good morning, X Live. And I think I did something wrong. Let me check here. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, saying good morning to you all on this Friday. 05.24.2024. Current time is 05:54 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. And Tony, I think I gave you the wrong link. Okay, you got the right. How come it says the 23rd? It's not the 23rd. Today is the 24th, so I got to change that. Let me change that. I got two mistakes here. Let's go back and edit. Did I get it right on the? No, I didn't get it right on the thing there. So let me go ahead and change this. Oh, we already have a cleanup right at, but it is Friday, hump day as far as that goes, and we're glad to be here. I'll do those categories later. Stuff that's changed to the 24th, so we'll save that. Oh, let's go in here to edit it on the fly here on the. I get everything all set, and then it's just I have this little screw up. So let's see, where else I got to do. Facebook Live. I don't think I can do it on Facebook Live. Can I change it? Let me see. Let's see what we can. Just some minor morning. I gotta open the window. That's the other thing. I didn't open the window there because I know Jack will be coming in here shortly. Let's see. We are live on Facebook. We're not live on locals. I forgot to toggle that. That was the other thing. That should have gave me a heads up. Okay, that's good right there. Let's see. X Live will probably have it as. Let's check the X Live. I can't edit X Live, so I'm gonna be off a day. Okay, so as folks, because I saw when you good morning, Tony. Salute to you. Hashtag positive start today. And Tony says good morning.
Good morning, Tony.
There you go. I saw when you tweeted, it came up on my iPad mini here that you retweeted it. It had the 23rd. So wait a minute, today's the 24th. There it is, notification. Friday morning coffee, 5:23:20. No, it's the 24th today, folks. So those folks on Twitter, I apologize for the but X Live looks great, man. Geez, X Live is stellar as far as on the camera. Holy crap! But I've got everything up there except the locals. I can always put the hot link, and I was doing the hot link here. Let me get the hot link. Okay, that says 24th. We're gonna save that. Did we save that? Oh, I got to put the category now in. Okay, let's see that, and then we'll just we'll update the category here on the Rumble. We're on Rumble Studios. Rumble's good. There were some updates on Rumble. I got an email that they're going to be doing some things. You can continue. You can. I haven't pulled the trigger to send them an email to get on their. Where is this? Oh, there it is. This new thing they have for monetizing. It would entail bringing I would have to read commercials and stuff, but they're doing some changes, some upgrades and stuff like that. And I got the email yesterday. What did it say yesterday? Let's see. I can't show you the email. And over on Blue Skies, where I'm at Fireman Rich, DMs just you can do direct messaging on Blue Skies now. But Rumble, make money on Rumble Studios, monetize your live stream by getting sponsors directly through Rumble Studios, browse campaigns. They give you a whole list of campaigns, but you got to have a certain followers and stuff like that. You click on the ads, read the script, and watch the earnings roll in. And to access, you go to create support at Rumble, and then you got Premiere. You can do a Premiere video before you go live. I don't do the Premiere bit. You got some upgraded things. They're using Rumble Studios with OBS. I'm already using OBS with Rumble Studios and such. So I got an email yesterday. So that tells me that Rumble Studios is a proactive platform and such. Oh, let's see. When in bed, let's go ahead and get the link. But I'm Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, Twitch, at Fireman Rich on X Live, at Fireman Rich over there on True Social, Instagram Threads, Blue Skies, where you can now do DMs, and the public Facebook. We're on the public Facebook this morning. So I should have saw that in the link, the date there. That was a tall tale giveaway. Oh, what the hell happened there? Let me see. God, I'm getting. I started a little early, and let's see. Can I undo that? Yeah, I can undo it. Let's see. Undo it one more. Yeah, undo it. Okay. I want to get the link. Where's the link? Did I copy? I thought I copied the link. Let me get to bring the chats up here. So. Tony saying hello and salute on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. So good morning, Tony, to you. Happy Friday. It is hump day. And we made it to the... What's that? Hump day? Or no, I'll take it. See, just like that. She's in the living room. And just like that, she corrects me. I know. I'm getting disemboggled here. I'm trying to undisemboggle myself here with all the... but it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. That's okay. We made it to the weekend, and it is an important weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I've got some news articles on that once we get through our regular show broadcast stuff. Okay, I've got that there. Let me see. Can I put the link in here? Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Let's go ahead. We'll put this. We'll put the hot link in Truth Social. Okay, we got that corrected. But it's not the 21st. I forgot to change it. Okay, it's the 24th. How come that says the 23rd still? That's not right. Discard. Let's go back to Rumble. Oh, I thought I changed that. Let's see. Edit. Oh, you know what? I forgot to refresh my I forgot to refresh. That's why I didn't see the 24th. Okay, now I see the 24th. Embed. Okay, for today it's gonna. Okay, the hot link's already made, so the hot link's gonna have 23, but it is the 24th. So I got it both ways here. All right, let's go ahead on Truth Social. We're gonna go ahead and hit. No, let's get this again, Rich. And Tony's probably laughing his ass off right now because I'm going all over the place here this morning. And I've only had 2 sips of my coffee. We do have the morning coffee, folks. It wouldn't be a morning coffee broadcast if we didn't have the morning coffee, correct? Okay, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and just, okay, we're on Truth Social. We're going to go ahead and post it over on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's like X. So is Truth Social, just 2 different types of folk on the internet that are on either one of them. I'm going to post it over on the Instagram threads. And there's another set of format people there, and we're on Gitter. Okay, we post a hot link there. And get Gab. Gab's, I don't know. Gab is okay. It's not that big of a thing. And then the public Facebook. Oh, no, the private Facebook. So I decided to go ahead and leave it on the public Facebook. So, and like I said, we're on, we have 5 people on Rumble right now, 1 person on YouTube, 1 person on Twitch, and the public Facebook. I can't see how many people on public Facebook. Okay, so and let's see. Let's put this right. Park that right there. And on X Live, we have 4 people on X Live. Thank you for being here, folks. Glad to have you. Good morning. And I guess I got that all taken care of here. Jeez Louise, I tell you. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's get going. We've been on for 13 minutes, and I've been diddling around here. So let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And I also, I don't want to do that. I updated I got a new weather thing on the Roku there. But we're on the, we're going, I don't want to mess with that back there. That's a whole different app and stuff like that. But we're at 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And that equates to 10, I might as well say 10 degrees, 10.5 degrees Celsius. And it was a gorgeous day yesterday. I got a lot done. Ooh, it looks like we're going to have a sunny day. We had a little rain yesterday morning. We almost didn't go for a walk yesterday. We almost used the rain, but the rain wasn't really that much of a factor after doing the audio podcast on Spotify for Podcasters app. But we got sun all day today. Sunny, high is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I got a new chair that we went to the BJ Wholesale House place there. That's sort of like Costco's and a Sam's Club. And Wednesday, and we picked up some long chairs because this weekend, this Sunday, we're going to have for Memorial Day weekend. Our neighbors having a barbecue, and they invited us. So we went out and got some new chairs and stuff. So maybe I'll do like an unboxing or it's in a big bag. I'll do an unbagging in the backyard. That might be something to do this. If I'm not taking a nap, I took a good nap yesterday. I'm loving the naps, but the sun is out. I should probably get the solar panels out today. If I get motivated and stuff, it all falls back on that motivation factor. Our world times and temperatures as I speak in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:06 a.m. currently there in Honolulu. It's cloudy skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And back up. I didn't finish. Sun rose this morning at 5:38. 5:38 a.m. That's 22, about 30 minutes ago, 29, 30 minutes ago. The sun rose this morning, and it is blue. Well, there's blue skies out there. It's blue skies. A little morning overcast on the horizon there. Sun will be setting at 8:29 p.m. So Honolulu, Hawaii, like I said, 12:07 a.m. Cloudy skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona, at 3:07 a.m. currently this morning, clear skies, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, at 5:07 a.m. It is cloudy with a little clearing, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the jungle, 6:07 a.m. Currently 6:07 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York. Sunny and clear down in New York City, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. Oh, he did it on the YouTube. Tony says it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. 16. That's the low right now. 90 degrees you're going to get down there. Holy moly. Wow. What's that? Yeah, no, I guess it's just the fact you see 90 degrees and it's Georgia, and it's like that's warm. Let's see. We have going across the pond in Ireland, Cork, Ireland, to be exact, at 11:08 a.m. Cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, it is 12:08 p.m. Mangia, Milan. It is cloudy skies, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have a good friend, and he's on my private Facebook. He's somebody I've known for quite some time. He's a fire captain out in California. Him and I think his wife, they're in Italy. I'm seeing some activity. I saw a picture last night before going to bed. After watching the game last night, game 2, we'll be talking about that, the Celtics. But a picture of the canals of Venice. So Frankie, you and your missus there, have a great time there in Italia. You'll enjoy it. Go off the beaten path, my friend, in Italy, especially in Venice. When I first got stationed over there, we're always going down to St. Mark's Square. And that's the tour, all the tourists go to St. Mark's Square, and it's a beautiful place, a beautiful church, cathedral. But I remember going down there one time, and I went off the beaten path, and oh my God, that was an adventure to see where the real people of Venice. Italy, 12:09 p.m., cloudy skies, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you're watching this, enjoy, and I'm enjoying the pictures you're posting on the Facebook there. Let's see. Over in Kuala Lumpur at 6:10 p.m. Let's see. Sunny skies, sunny and clear, 90 degrees in Kuala Lumpur, but I bet you the humidity is probably pretty bad over there at 90 degrees in Malaysia. In Tokyo, Japan at 7:10 p.m. in their evening, clear skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And down in Australia at 8:10 p.m., the great continent and country. Melbourne, Australia is cloudy skies, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. And over to the east, Sydney, Australia, it's cloudy, but there's a little clearing, 8:11 p.m. right now in their evening there, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. We do have a thought for the day. The thought for the day is from another one of the U.S. presidents. This one is from the 26th president, and that is Theodore Roosevelt Jr., often referred to as Teddy because the teddy bear is named after him. Politician, statesman, conservationist, naturalist, and writer who served as the 26th President of these United States of America from 1901 to 1909. And his quote and our thought for the day is where's the thought for the day? Okay, there we are on the X Live. Yeah, X Live is looking pretend. It's looking great. Wow. It helps when you have a decent camera too. It's like, and plus I'm using the OBS virtual cam, which I love using OBS. OBS is so freaking easy for me now. I had some misgivings with it, but the email yesterday from Rumble Studios, I guess they're going to incorporate a little bit more of the OBS into Rumble Studios, which is good to know. You can do a lot. I've used a virtual cam since this goes back to the Blab days. And when was I using back then? What was that program called? It's on my other box here. That's what the hell's this stuff? That'll remind me later. Okay. Manicam. I still use. I have Manicam on my old box here, and I still use Manicam. I got to connect. I never really use it. I should use it. I should try and bring. Maybe when I do that at the end of the show, I'll try and bring myself in on the other thing there. Coffee time. Be right back. Okay, Tina. Good morning. Good morning to you. Get your coffee, girl. Tina coming in from Jersey. What I like to say is our Jersey girl from New Jersey, being a neighbor of New York State. New Jersey's a nice state. Jersey gets a bad rap sometimes, but the state of Jersey is as picturesque and beautiful, and especially southern Jersey. I loved Cape May Courthouse. That's a nice place there. Our thought for the day from Teddy Roosevelt: the most important single ingredient in the formula for success is knowing how to get along with people. You have to get along with people, folks. Even if you disagree with them, you have to get along with them, or else you just have to say, you know what, best to you and your family, happy life, and because there's no middle ground or something like that. You have to have middle ground, or you have to have an understanding. But the most important is you got to respect other people. Even though you disagree with them, you may have to respect them. I think of late I had is it Bill Maher? Is that his name? Yeah, I think it's Bill Maher. He has a new book out, and I've heard about it. Let's see, Bill Maher. Bill Maher. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, American comedian writer. He has a new book out. I think it's because I saw a video of him putting Joy Behheim in her place, as far as that goes, and to the extent that he's not, he makes it no bones. He's not a Trump lover, and so is Joy Behheim. But Joy goes a step further, where she hates former President Trump, which is her prerogative, but then she hates the rest of the other 50% and all those folks that wear those red MAGA caps and stuff like that. She says there should be a swastika. And Bill Maher corrected her on the spot, saying, you should be like that. And I'm like, holy crap, is he actually saying this? And this was on that stupid show called The View. Why people watch it, I don't know. It's that. And he said that, yeah, you can. I don't like Trump, and I've got past that. But you can't dislike 50% of America, and 50% of America did vote for that man. As far as that goes, I think there's going to be more people that vote for one guy this time around, because the other guy can't even walk. And Tina's saying good morning to Tony. So the most important single ingredient in the formula for success is knowing how to get along with people. Theodore Roosevelt. And I thought that was a good way that Bill Maher, who is he is liberal, but I would consider him more of a Democrat. Hey, there's Jack. Good morning, Jack. An old-time Democrat than some of the current ones that are in Congress right now. But he can be harsh and stuff, and there's a lot of things I disagree with him. But I was just taken aback by that comment that he made. That yeah, okay, go ahead and dislike Trump and whatever, the names that he call him and stuff like that. I thought he was a pretty successful president, barring the loudmouth attitude that he has. Okay, he does have that pisana as far as that goes. But if you match that administration with the current administration, very more successful in the previous administration, this administration. Just looking at the reality. Okay, strip the emotion, how you feel it. Just stack up the what was done during one, and don't throw COVID in there and stuff like this. Current administration taking credit for a record. Well, what did they say? The big one was that when this current administration took over, inflation was at 9%. No, it was like at less than 3%, and it rose to 9% under this current administration. And they had the greatest increase in jobs. Yeah, when nobody's working during COVID, that you can't count COVID. That's skews. You can't use that for your polling and stuff like that. That's it's ridiculous. Realistically, common sense. Okay, I'm not saying either side. Just looking at it straight realistically. Okay, because it didn't matter who was in office. You had to mitigate it to a certain degree. But Bill Maher is right. You can dislike, and if you want to hate, I don't like using that word hate, but you can dislike, the former president. I'm not really. I don't hate this current one, but I don't really. I have a very strong unfavorable rating for this president. He's probably the worst president in my lifetime. That's for me to say. Okay, I know other people are saying something else. So you can't say that he's the greatest one, even though there's some people that do, but. You can't just wipe out 50% of the population and dislike them. Okay, you're going to have disagreements. So, and part of that is respecting the other persons. It's like, okay, agree that you disagree. But Teddy Roosevelt, the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. So you're very successful to get along with them, and I think Bill Maher is a good example of how successful he is, and I have respect for that individual, even though there's a whole lot that I disagree with them. But that statement alone just, but there's people that just throw respect in the wind. They don't care. All they do is they care about themselves for the most part. And Tina says, yes, she agree. Okay. Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt for that thought for the day. Godspeed and God bless. God bless and Godspeed. And I'll get off my soapbox here. I just found that fascinating. I'm not a follower of Bill Maher, but there has been some things lately that he's a little fed up with the current side in the White House and stuff like that. And the people that detest, the former president, stuff like that. There's some things I don't like about him. If he just shut his mouth, he would be. But then again, that's his persona and stuff like that. And, he's loud. I'm a loud person. I'm probably loud right now that I don't realize because I have a hearing loss. I'm not using it as an excuse, but people that have a partial hearing loss will talk a lot louder than normal. So I'm wondering if he has a hearing loss because he does talk loud. Okay, let's see. Our National Day today, we have... yesterday was Lucky Penny Day. It was a good day yesterday. I guess we had the good luck. We got National Yucatan Shrimp Day. Is the shrimp different than in Yucatan? Yeah, I don't know. National Road Trip Day. Yeah, there's a lot of people on the road this weekend for Memorial Day, and there is a difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. They try and say it's the same. They're two different holidays. Today is National Cooler Day, and that's the cooler, not to have a cooler day, but the cooler that you put your drinks in and stuff like that. Let's see, National Wyoming Day. Poop, throw that in the trash bucket. Brothers Day. I remember my brother Billy. Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. There is an interesting one. I just saw the top. Because we have Tony D, who is an aviation mechanic. He turns a wrench on the aircraft. You have a day today, Tony. I'm going to go ahead and say today is Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. And I know Tony is on that level, if not higher than a technician, because he does some very important stuff on the aircraft. Yes, I thought Tony too. Yeah. When I see that, I'm going to say that's what we're going to do with. Let's see if I can bring this up here. It's just want me to. Let's see. I'm going to bring it up here. National Day. Let's see. It wants me to wait for some reason. Okay, we'll just bring it up here on the main screen. Let's see. National. Oh, we got two more. We have National Escargot. No, I'm not a fan of Escargot. Thanks. Yeah, it's your day today, Tony. And then the other one's National Scavenger Hunt. No, we're going to go Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Hashtag Aviation Maintenance Technician Day on May 24th. Honors the men and women who work behind the scenes, making and keeping aviation possible and safe. And that's Tony D. He works on these aircraft, and to get the mission, he's a very, very important part of the mission. It's not just the pilot; it's the people that make sure that aircraft that pilot is flying is mission ready, and he makes sure things are mission ready. So we all know the story of Orville and Wilbur Wright, Kitty Hawk, and the experiment of human flight. But how many of us know the name of Charles Edward Taylor? He came to work for the Wright brothers in 1902 when the research to power flight, the automobile companies couldn't supply an engine both light enough and powerful enough for flight. Enter Taylor, a machinist by trade with knowledgeable about metals, drill press, and other hand tools. He built a 12 horsepower engine which propelled the Wright brothers airplane 20 feet above the windswept North Carolina beaches for the first powered aerial flight. The longest flight was 59 seconds for a duration of 852 feet. It took Taylor 6 weeks to build the engine, and yet history books rarely mention the man who helped make the historical December 17th flight possible. And he was the mechanic. He built the engine. He worked on the engine. As far as that goes. And so there you have it, Tony. It's your day today. Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Happy Aviation Technician Day. Yes, exactly. Tim Fan 40. Hey, yo, Tim Fan 40. Good morning. Good morning, all. Sorry. No, you're better late than never and stuff like that. And what's Tony saying? What's this? Predicate IR. I have no idea what you mean by that, Tony. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. What does that word mean? Predicate IR. Are you using some big words on my sorry ass? My sorry non-thinking this morning. Good morning on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Tina's saying good morning to you, Tim, on YouTube. Tim Fan 40's on YouTube. Appreciated. Oh, is that what he meant? Appreciate. Okay, it's a different way of saying appreciate. Okay. For a minute there, I thought we had Bobby Shadow in there. Where we say, "Hey, bro," say, "Oh, bro." Okay, so there we have it. What the hell? Let's see. Let's exit that page. What's going on there? Something happened. Let's see, National Day. Let's see what that brings up. Good morning, Tina. Tim Fan says it was a typo. Oh, okay, it was a typo. I guess Tina picked up on that. I couldn't figure it out. I'm not. Tina would be good as a code breaker, a translator there in the chat as far as what that goes. Let's see. Yesterday we did have the. I'm the word lady. Tina says, okay. You're the word lady. Yesterday for the audio podcast, I was reading this article. It was an article. It's up there on Spotify for Podcasters app, and also Fireman Rich on Spotify. For those people that are watching, I am on Spotify for the podcast that I do Tuesdays and Wednesdays, except every other Tuesday I'm on Mixcloud for a broadcast there. But for all intents and purposes, on Spotify at Fireman Rich, and we did a good story about spiders using their webs as giant microphones to hear what's going on around them. And I'm reading this, and I didn't pre-read it. I have all these stories in the queue, as I call it, lined up. And so I'm looking at it and I'm reading it, and I get right down to the part where spiders use their webs as giant microphones, revealing new research that shows how they weave their webs to do more than just trap the insect prey. Okay, so that's at the beginning. Then the next paragraph goes, scientists at Binghamton University in New York. I about dropped my coffee because I'm going, wow, that's right here where I'm at. Binghamton, New York is just 25, 30 minutes up the road. The University of Binghamton is a great university. It's one of these well-kept secrets here in upstate New York. It's very science-orientated, but they were the ones that did the study on the spider web silk moving at the velocity of particles in the sound field for high depth. And what they did is, I guess they were studying sound on how it works. Wow, every year I gather huge webs on my porch. They must hear my whole street. Yeah, they do, because the studies are showing that's exactly what spiders use it for, other than trapping. Because they were looking at sound waves, and I guess they're wondering how, one of the scientists was walking on the campus, and I guess he looked and saw a spider web, and so wonder if that's almost, if you look at it, it almost looks like a dish, the way it's formed. Okay. And so they didn't build a lab. All they did is open their windows, and instead of gathering the spider webs like Tina does with hers, they had the spider webs right there. So they took this sound laser and they directed it at the spider web, hitting the spider web. And then they took another laser sensor that would record the air around the spider web and then the actual spider web itself. And they found that the sound particles and sound field with the web itself is highly sensitive, that they were equal. So they gave, so the spider is probably hearing things on that web. That's why they really jump real quick, because it's probably, I think it's pretty cool because it's right here. They just opened up their windows and there's all the spiders. So they were the lab was already there to use one of the little creatures that we have on this big blue marble. I found that fascinating, and it's right here in Binghamton, New York, or up there in Binghamton, New York, down the road from me. Great university. They've done a lot of great work up there. It's a good university to go to. A lot of science projects going on there. They're doing a lot of things in the tech field. It's an incubator for high tech on chip technology and all that. Because I know when I worked at IBM, there was an association with Binghamton University. As far as they had laboratories, they would make stuff, and IBM would reciprocate information and stuff like that for the advancement in that field. So, but the spider web particles have a sound field of high sensitive and long distance noise detection. They've determined right here in Binghamton. That's pretty interesting. Interesting story, good story, and it's a story you probably won't see on the regular news. That's why I do it. Let's see our history for the day. Let's see, we have good news history. 50 years ago today, Diamond Dogs was released on the label from RCA by British pop rock sensation David Bowie. He died too soon. He's one of my favorites. Right after, as far as single artists, I think he's probably. I like Joe Bonamassa, but when you mention David Bowie, he tops everybody. He's very the only one that could probably come close to his ability, to his statue, in my opinion, in my top is Sting. Sting is a good guy too. If not a concept album, Diamond Dog was born as an attempt to adapt George Orwell's 1984 to music. After being denied the rights by Orwell's widow, Bowie devised an urban scenario based on the writings of William S. Burroughs. The album single Rebel Rebel reached #1 in the UK and #5 in the US, and remained a near mainstay on his tours that he did well into the musician's final years. So some good music came out of that album. Let's see. In 1830, Mary Had a Little Lamb was published by Sarah Hale. So the little Mary Little Lamb. I don't know how. I forget how that's one of those. What's that?
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah, Mary Had a Little Lamb. In 1911, the New York Public Library was opened down there in New York City. And let's see. Let's bring that back to that. Okay. And let's see. The first film starring the Marx Brothers opened in theaters, The Coconuts, in 1929. I think I've seen The Coconuts. Let's see. In 1930, Amy Johnson became the first woman to fly from England to Australia, landing 19 days after leaving on the 11,000-mile flight. So that was she probably landed in some spots, but she did the flight from the UK, probably going east across Europe, Middle East, India, and across the Asian Pacific into Australia. So let's see. 15-year-old Shirley Temple, or no, Shepard. No, this isn't Shirley Temple. This is Shepa Tempa Tezera, became the youngest person to climb the top of the Mount St. Everest in 2001. And let's see, on the AP side, let's see, how's our thing going here? Let's see. Other than having a screwed up date, I got to remember that when I do the post production of the broadcast. Let's see. On this day, May 24th, 1935, the first Major League Baseball game was played at night, and it took place in Cincinnati's Crosley Field, where the Cincinnati Reds beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1. Now, the Philadelphia Phillies of current time frame, they're killing it in baseball right now. 1814, Samuel F.B. Morse transmitted the message, what hate God wrath, from Washington to Baltimore, as he formally opened America's first telegraph. What hate God wrath? Rough. WROUGHT. Is that wrath?
W-R Wrath.
Oh, what
hath God wrought?
Yeah, what does wrath mean? What's that word mean?
Wrought?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to describe it.
Let me check.
What has he done? What has he brought?
Oh, what hath God done? Okay. He didn't do anything. Morse is the one that developed the telegraph. 1937, in a set of rulings, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the Social Security Act of 1934. So, thank God, because I'm collecting a Social Security check. Tina, you're collecting a Social Security check for how long? I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. Let's see. That's cool. She said on the Spider Webs, I believe. Yeah, 6 minutes ago. In 1941, the German battleship Bismarck sank the British battlecruiser HMS Hood in the North Atlantic, killing all but 3 of the 1,418 men aboard. Imagine being on a ship and you're one of 3 people that survived, but there's more than almost 1,500 people on board. That would rack my brain. I would be saying, why me? You know, it just that's interesting. 1962, astronaut Scott Carpenter became the second American to orbit the Earth as he flew aboard Aurora 7, which is a Gemini space capsule. 1974, American jazz composer and band leader Duke Ellington passed away at 75 in New York City. 74, wow. And 1976, Britain and France opened the transatlantic Concorde supersonic transport service to Washington, D.C., and it lasted for a while, and it wasn't until they had that one crash where I guess they had a fuel leak, and it just caught fire there, I guess, when it was landing. Let's see. That's it for there. I think next on the docket will be 100 years ago today, which is a regular right after we do the I talk about the history, but this is a history, and this is the history in Binghamton, New York, where Binghamton University isn't in Binghamton. It's just outside Binghamton in the town of Vestal, which sits right next to Binghamton. They call it Binghamton University, though. But this is the history of 100 years ago. There in Southern Tier, Triple Cities area, they call it Binghamton, Endicott, Endwell. I think it's Binghamton, Endicott, and Johnson City. That's how they coined the phrase Triple Cities. Triple Cities, as far as that goes. Okay, let's see. We got that there. Let's go ahead and turn off the ticker tape, and we'll go over to present, and we'll do 100 years ago. This is as of Wednesday, so this is from Wednesday night, and the one for tonight I'll be showing Monday. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw my camera down, and we'll see what this has to say here.
Welcome back. Tonight, we continue our segment on sharing some of Broome County's past. Delivering that news for us now is Broome County historian Roger Luther, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, work on Recreation Park is progressing well. The new baseball diamond is nearly completed and will be used for the first time this Saturday. A land sale will be held this weekend for lots at Vestal Gardens. This is the new subdivision near Vestal that's located directly across the river from Ideal Park. The opening of another new subdivision was announced today. It'll be known as Riverside Park. It's located just above Shenango Bridge. And finally, police pulled over a suspicious-looking Studebaker coupe early this morning on Main Street near Oak Street. They searched the car and discovered 140 bottles of pre-war, 100-proof Old Crow and William Penn whiskey in a hidden compartment. Driver said he was on his way to Scranton. And that was the news 100 years ago.
We had a bootlegger 100 years ago. That's what they pulled over a suspicious-looking Studebaker coupe. And the car, the car itself looks suspicious. Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
This,
Yep.
the search, this they searched the car. 140 bottles of pre-war 100 proof Old Crow and William Penn whiskey. That's a bootlegger, isn't it? Isn't that a bootlegger? And Tina laughs.
Well, that's during Prohibition, right?
Well, you figure, 100 years ago today, yeah, that could have been during Prohibition, as far as that goes and stuff. That is funny though, isn't it? That is so funny. And Tina, she's getting a laugh. She's getting a laugh on it. So there we go. Oh, that is funny. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We're coming up on 55 minutes, so probably be a good time to take a break right here because I'm out of coffee right now. I sucked it down big time here as far as that goes. And there it is. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take a break. And Tina, I know, has Hal up yet? No, Hal isn't up yet. I got Jim Figerty, Liam. I pronounced it right, Liam. We got the missus joining us here in the studio right now. But Liam is up. I haven't seen him. So I know if he in 15 minutes, so just in case we have somebody that's watching in the background and they say, why are you doing, I'm fully aware. I encourage you. Just, you saw the part you wanted to watch. I know Tina likes that 100 years ago and stuff like that. And I don't know the possibility. I don't know the probability what's so not the. Okay, you're having problems with your thumbs or fingers, I think, as far as I can't understand what you're. I don't know the probability. Went slow, not to whatever. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left. Or no, we're not exit. No, back up. No, we're taking a break. We're taking a break, folks, as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and get some coffee, and we'll be right back here in a couple minutes. So just hang in there, and we will be right back. And we're back. We are back, folks, here. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble Studios, broadcasting into Twitch, YouTube Live, X Live. We're over there on Facebook. And let's see, Rumble, YouTube Live, Twitch, Facebook, X Live. So we got 5 platforms we're running right now. I forgot to flip the switch for locals. We're going into our second hour here. I got a fresh cup of coffee here for the Friday morning coffee, a 05.24, not 23. I know it says that on the X Live there. Yeah, it says Friday the 23rd. It's the 24th. I thought I had it all squared away, but life's not perfect, right? But I got my second cup of coffee here this Friday morning. We're going to have a gorgeous day. It's a little cool out this morning right now. We went from 51 to 52 degrees Fahrenheit here this morning after this first hour. And we got a very important weekend. We have Memorial Day weekend, which is a national holiday here in the United States. And, some people say, well, there's a difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. As far as that goes, though there's a lot of people that think that we try and incorporate like they're both the same things and stuff like that. But there is a distinct difference between the two as far as that goes. And being prior military, it's okay to think they're the same, but they're not the same. As far as that, people are pretty surprised when you do say they're the same. They're not the same. And as far as that goes, so what's going on there? Let me check this. We're checking our. So we're having a lazy start Friday this morning with all the minor mistakes that I've had as far as that goes. But let's see. Let's check this one out here. Always get one, I think, as far as that goes. So we'll check it just to say we checked it. So I think it is. So there's a lot of people that are on the road, and yeah, I think we have one here. So let's see what this is. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, no, I missed. Okay, did miss it. Okay, let's go. Let's try that again real quick. Okay, leave that one alone, I guess. Okay, so it's a 3-day weekend, very important holiday. A lot of people on the road this weekend, and I hope everybody just travels safely. And but we do have a difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So I got a couple articles here from I think one from WNBF. I think both of them are from WNBF. So let me bring up this first one. Get rid of that. Go back to the news on that page, and let's see. We'll bring up WNBF. Let me turn off the the ticker tape. When you go into present, you have to turn off the ticker tape because my camera goes down. Let's see, present's down here. And go to present in present mode. So there we have it. Go ahead and move that up just a tad. Let's see, how's that look? No, I'll go up just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And that's a snapshot at 102.22. 102.22. The cats are being fed there. But here we have focusing on the differences between Veterans and Memorial Day. Just to give you an overview of, there is a distinct difference between the two, and such that what is it? Memorial Day, Veterans Day. Tina says, "Sorry, my daughter is on, and she was talking." Oh, no problem, Tina. That's all right. No problem. You're good. We're good. You're good. That's fine. You're good there, Tina. But Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Armed Services Day, which is another day. There are three significant U.S. holidays dedicated to honor military service, each with its unique purpose and observation. So each of those are different, even though they're the same as far as honoring our military. Memorial Day is observed on the last Monday, which is coming up here on the 27th, this Monday after this Saturday and Sunday, honors those who have died in military service to the United States. Originated after the Civil War as Decoration Day, it was initially a time to decorate the graves of fallen soldiers with flowers. Over time, it evolved into Memorial Day, expanding to honor all American military personnel who died in wars and conflicts. The day is marked by ceremonial parades and places flags on the graves in the cemetery. And they do that here locally at the military. So, like my kid brother, he's in the veterans cemetery down there in Goshen, in Orange County, New York, and there'll be a flag placed on his grave site this weekend. And I'm sure I'll get a picture from my older brother there, who's downstate. Veterans Day now, which is in November 11th, pays tribute to all U.S. military veterans. Okay, those who have served in the armed forces in both World War II and peacetime. Originally known as Armistice Day, it commemorated the end of World War I on November 11th, 1918. But it was in 1954, the holiday was renamed to Veterans Day to honor veterans of all wars. Now, was I ever in a war? Technically, no. I got out just before the Gulf War, all that activity there. I did support when I was at Aviano Air Base when we were kicking Saddam Hussein out of Kuwait. But was that an actual war? That was I wouldn't call that a war because it was just one-sided. But the Veterans Day is to honor those definitely to honor veterans of all wars. The day features, again, parades and education activity recognizing veterans and all that. Now, Armed Services Day is observed on the third Monday, third Saturday, 1, 2, 3, which was last Saturday. I missed it. It honors current members of the U.S. military established in 1949. And this is one that most people don't realize is there, because we put more emphasis on Memorial Day, and because Memorial Day is technically the unofficial start of summer. Okay, or is it July 4th? No, it's Memorial Day, and then Labor Day which is in September. That's at the end of summer, I guess, unofficially. But Armed Services Day is observed the third Saturday in May, honoring current members of the U.S. military established in 1949. It's considered separate celebrations for the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force, and Coast Guard, and probably also the Space Force, into a single day. Armed Services Day is marked by military display, open house, and community events designed to show appreciation for those currently serving in the armed forces. And most military bases last Saturday, they probably had a major open house. In summary, Memorial Day honors fallen soldiers. Veterans Day honors all veterans. Armed Services Day honors current service members, each reflecting a unique aspect, service, and sacrifice. So those are the differences as far as that goes. So I found that pretty interesting. And let's see, we're going to swing right into, let's see, on this one, where did you know, New York State is the birthplace of Memorial Day? Did you know that? I didn't know that until I found this article. Let's see if we can go to this one right here. We'll switch right, hit the button, and it should transfer right over. Let's see, there we go. Did you know New York State is the birthplace? I didn't know that. I found that interesting. Another New York State fact as far as that goes. But did you know it was in the quaint Finger Lakes village of Waterloo, New York, that the tradition of Memorial Day began to take shape in the summer of 1865. That's right after the Civil War. It all started with Henry C. Wellis, a local druggist, suggested the idea of honoring the patriotic dead by placing flowers on their graves during the social gathering. Though nothing came of this suggestion initially, Wells brought it up again the following spring, and General John B. Murray, a Civil War hero who was passionate about service to country, when General Murray's support and backing of veterans, civil societies, and residents' plans were developed for a more complete celebration. On May 5th, 1866, the village of Waterloo, New York, was adorned with flags at half-mast, draped with evergreens and morning black, setting the stage for an impressive ceremony. Veterans, civic societies, and processions of residents marched to the village cemeteries to honor the fallen soldiers. The following year, May 5th, 1867, Waterloo repeated the solemn and heartfelt ceremonies. It was in 1868 that Waterloo joined other communities in holding their observances on May 30th, as per General Logan's orders, and Memorial Day had been commemorated as an annual event ever since. So it was in the village of Waterloo, right here, birthplace of Memorial Day. That's what when you go into Waterloo, New York, that's what you see. Yeah, Waterloo, New York, right there. Waterloo holds the distinction of being the birthplace of Memorial Day, making the first formal village-wide annual observance dedicated to honoring the war dead. The significance of this observation was not lost on the state of New York, which recognized Waterloo on March 7th, 1966, through a proclamation signed by Governor Nelson A. Rockefeller. Recognition of Waterloo's pioneering role establishing Memorial Day extended beyond the state level On May 17th and May 19th, 1966, the House of Representatives and the United States Senate of the United States unanimously, that means everybody on both the House and Senate, passed the House Concurrent Resolution 587, officially recognizing Waterloo, New York as the birthplace of Memorial Day. And so it was Henry C. Wallace, born in May 13th, 1821, in Glastonbury, Connecticut, played a prominent role in the establishment of Memorial Day. After bringing his family to Waterloo, which is in Seneca County, New York, in the Finger Lakes region, in the mid-1920s, Wells became a well-known and respected druggist. He served in the village office, joined church and fraternity groups, and made his mark on his community. Wells suggested honoring the dead again during a social gathering in the summer of 1865. Though largely forgotten by the wider public, his idea gained momentum when he shared it with, again, General Murray the following year. When General Murray often overshadowed Wells in gaining recognition. Of course, he was a prominent general beyond the village and newspapers of time or credit, but it was Wells who did it. Despite Wells' death in July 1868, he lived long enough to witness Memorial Day proclaimed nationally by General John Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic. His status and importance in the community was solidified, as noted in his obituary published by the Geneva Times. Rare publicity. You don't do that often. So there it is. Welcome to the village of Waterloo, New York, birthplace of Memorial Day. I guess a lot of people didn't realize that. So that's pretty interesting stuff right there. Very interesting. Let's see. So I've got a barbecue to go to this weekend. The neighbors. Let's see. We got to stop that. I don't want to Google. We don't need to Google. Come back to the regular page here. So that's some interesting stuff there. Let's see. Before we go into any other articles, let's go ahead and we did have this weekend. We do have some USFL football. What the hell's going on this screen? Oh, okay. I got to change it to that. Okay, so that goes to that. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm just looking at what it says on the phone here. We do have United Football League action, even though the playoffs have been set as far as who's going to be playing who. But this weekend, we're going to have some football. It'll be week 9, I believe. Yeah, week 9. It's the 25th. Look at my calendar. I got to look at the calendar more. Yeah, week 9 of the 10-week season. We're almost done, and I will be doing the Let's Talk Football. I wonder if I can bring that up here. No, I won't do that. That's Let's Talk Football. I'll be doing that broadcast tomorrow morning at about 8:30, 9 o'clock to talk about the United Football League. But we do have some gameplay just to highlight the game's schedule for Saturday tomorrow, May 25th, on ABC and ESPN. You got the St. Louis Battlehawks going into Arlington, Texas to play against the Arlington Renegades at 12 p.m. noontime tomorrow. And then the afternoon 3 p.m. game on Saturday tomorrow on ABC and ESPN. You have Birmingham Stallions versus the San Antonio Brahmas, which are going to be interesting because San Antonio's in the playoffs and so is Birmingham. So it's sort of a prequel to see how those teams play against each other. Sunday, May 26th, we're going to have at 2:30 p.m., sort of a late afternoon football game down there in Memphis. The DC Defenders play against the Memphis Showboats on Fox at 2:30 p.m. And then I guess it's a 2:30 game also. Michigan Panthers versus the Houston Roughnecks. So I'm not sure how that's on Fox. I'm not sure. They're going to probably play one game, show one game, and if it doesn't get interest, they'll slip over to the other. So both games will be playing at 2:30. But the Michigan Panthers and Houston Roughnecks, they're in Houston in Rice Stadium. So that's the football action. We'll be talking more about that on Let's Talk Football, UFL football tomorrow. I think I'm deciding whether, I guess after it'll be today's week 9, tomorrow's week 10. Next week will probably be the last broadcast that I do for the UFL, unless I do a special one for the playoffs. As far as, I don't think there's much more I can talk about. I might have one more broadcast after that. So I have 2 more broadcasts for Let's Talk Football. And that wraps it up where I have my first season under my belt for UFL football. Now, a lot of people don't like it, or they don't, not that they don't like it. They just don't, they're not into it like I am. I love watching football, and it's great to have that available as far as that goes. Now, we do have some playoff action going on. Conference finals in the NBA. The NBA conference finals are going on. The Celtics, they won last night. I watched that game last night after we got done watching a series. Me and the missus started a new series. I'll talk about that in a minute, but let me finish about the Celtics. Celtics won against the Pacers, 126-110. They played a whole lot better. They were in better control of the game. They really frustrated the Pacers. The Pacers tried. They were down by 14 some points or thereabouts, and they came. I think they went ahead, but it went back. But the Celtics seemed to always be in the lead. And the Pacers were trying to play catch up, and it didn't. They didn't prevail. So the Celtics are 2-0 in that series. Tonight you're going to have the Dallas Mavericks, who have one win over the Timberwolves in their 7-game series in the Western Conference Finals. I'm sort of rooting for the Dallas Mavericks. So Timberwolves are they're the favorite, but and I was born in Minnesota, so but I like Dallas because you got Irving, that he's playing for the Mavericks, and I like him as a player. So that's our NBA action, and then going into the weekend, Saturday, the Celtics will play tomorrow night at 8:30. Timberwolves will be playing Sunday. And then it's not until Monday we'll talk about that. The Celtics, we'll see what happens after the weekend. The Celtics could possibly be up 3-0. But the game tomorrow is in Indiana. So that's going to be, if they can just take, the next 2 games are in Indiana. If they can just take one and then bring it home. But it would be great if they could sweep them. Which they can. They have the capability. Just got to stay. They have to stay focused, and that's the thing about the Celtics in the past. They've been there so many times in the last in the conference championships. And I think they were even in the finals there once or twice here in the last 5 or 6 years. But they have some Tatum and Brown. They are 2 ball players. They're playing some fantastic basketball. I'm excited about it. More so now than the regular season. In Major League Baseball, starting back on Wednesday night, because we talked about baseball on Wednesday morning leading up to that point, but Wednesday night, let's see, we had the Mets lost. They lost to the Guardians. They continue their loss. The Yankees ended up winning against the Marlins Wednesday night. Last night, Thursday night, neither team played. No, the Yankees played. They beat the Mariners, Seattle, 5-0. The Mets took the day off, which they needed. Let's see. Going into today, for the weekend, the Mets are hosting the Giants. Hopefully they can get on a winning track against the Giants, San Francisco Giants, and the New York Yankees. I think they have today off, it looks like. And then for Saturday, I don't see them playing Saturday, or do I? Let's see. Oh, there they are. They're out in San Diego playing the Padres. They'll be on tomorrow night late. And the Mets, are they playing? They play the Giants. Yeah, they continue to play the Giants Saturday, and then Sunday. I imagine it's the same teams as far as the Yankees playing the Padres and the Mets playing, because they always play Saturday and Sunday. They always play. I just can't find them here on this. Yeah, there they are, Mets. Okay, so that's the baseball action going there. And let's see, we're here for comment. See, okay, Tina, I just seen that. Tina left 8 minutes ago. That must be, yeah, Hal's up. Hal is up on the board here. He's broadcasting right now. Say, okay, Tina, I missed your comment there. Thanks, Rich Chow. Hal is on. Okay, that was 8 minutes ago. Okay, no problem, Tina. That's nice. See you soon. Okay, Tina, have a great weekend. And I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I got to do some gaming. I definitely got to get my ass in gear and do some online gaming and stuff like that. I was playing some PUBG Mobile yesterday, and that's fun because driving those mechs. I get on the mech, and if I have an opportunity to fire, I had a game last night just before going. It was before I was watching. No, it was just before. It was right after the ball game. I played one game late night. I don't normally do that, and I racked up seven kills, and a couple of them I was using the mech, and I was dropping bombs at them and stuff. That was pretty cool. You feel like you're in battle as far as that goes. But I got to do some gaming as far as Lord of the Rings Online and some Guild. I haven't done Guild Wars 2 in a while on the thing there as far as gaming and stuff. I guess for the week, other than doing the morning broadcast and doing the podcasting this week, the afternoon I've been taking naps. Can't beat a nap. Cannot beat a nap. That's for sure. I love doing the naps and such. So, we got the starlings out there. We got the baby starlings following their mom. They're as large as the mom, the same size, and they're out here picking for the bugs, and the mothers or fathers feeding the other one. There's supposed to be another pair out here because the nest is right here. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. And let's see, we got that about Waterloo. Okay. So we get rid of that one and go back to home. And let's see, WBNG. Did I have an article on WBNG? Let's see, we did that article. Oh, the Strawberry Festival coming up. No, this isn't strawberry. It's about Owego having a facelift. Let me bring these two things up here. Let's go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and bring they have in Owego, downtown Owego. This is on the what the store is called the it's a mural. It's on the it's on North Street, but it's on the old what they call that store. I forget what they call it. But it's on the side of this where they have antiques and stuff like that. What's it called? It's the Antique Center, the Owego Antique Center. It used to be Newberry's. That's what it used to be called. It used to be Newberry's because when I show you the let's see, they got a video here. Let's go ahead and look at this. Let's bring this up. This is the iconic Owego mural here in Owego. Gets a refresh. It gets a repaint. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's shut this off, and we will bring up. This is from WENY or WENY, which I have no association with. I just it's just a news article there. I'm just sharing it with you all. And let's see. Let's go to present. Let's see. Okay, it's on the share. Okay, we're on the share. Okay, so I got to hit the other button. It's always the second button. There we go. There we go. So here it is, the iconic, this mural right here is on the side of Newberry's. If you look where it says Owego, right to the left, that corner, there used to be a sign. There used to be the old Newberry's. But this, I got to do a on location of going through there because there's some interesting stuff in the store. And this mural has been there. This is just one half. Off to the right, there's another part that we'll see in the video here. But let's go ahead and see what this says here.
An iconic Owego mural is getting a revamp. It's located above the early Owego Antique Center at the intersection of North Ave and Main Street. Originally painted in 2001, the mural has faded over the years, but painters, they're out there working to refresh the work there. The refreshed mural features a different view of the Susquehanna River and a view of the village. The painters keeping the handy-dandy map of the village's downtown to help people get to where they need to go as well.
So that's the other half of the mural. It gives you a map of the downtown area. And the Owego mural in downtown Owego is getting, like the video said, a very much needed facelift. And hey, Hunter78, how you doing, Hunter78? I don't think I've seen you before. You're a first-time chatter. How you doing? Where are you coming in from? I'm here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York. And Hunter, you're fairly new to Twitch, it looks like. So we're just doing a morning coffee BS session here, as far as that goes. And thank you for spending a little time and popping in here. Glad to see you. So it was Bruce S. Gregg and Stephen Michael Whitman are currently working on the mural, which residents see while driving on North Street. And it's very picturesque. No, I'll pass on that, Hunter. I don't do that, okay? So please don't mention any of that, or else I'll have to take some a course of action as a broadcaster. So I just don't. I get emails on that. They automatically get deleted and blocked. I get that on Rumble here. I use Rumble Studios, and it seems like maybe my activity is getting a little prominent to where I get more of these. So I would say no. So please don't bring that up again. Thank you. Let's see. Stephen is one half of the very talented team of Stedilo's Fine Art Studio in Binghamton, and is currently working with Bruce to refresh the mural. This mural has been there for quite some time, as far as that goes. It's let's see. I get rid of that. Let's see. We get this, and I got that, and matter of fact, let's go ahead and we can't do that there. Okay. Let me see what this has here. So originally painted in the art displays is, again, located above the early Owego Antique Center, which is a great place to look at. They have a whole bunch of interesting stuff there and such that I've only been in there once, but it's the old Newberry's department store. The art originally painted in 2001. The mural has faded over the years, but painters were out there this past week refreshing the work. The newly refreshed mural does not look completely finished yet, but the mural saw new features, including a redesign of the view of the Susquehanna River, because Owego here, it sets along the Susquehanna River, and a view of iconic Owego area buildings, and a new addition. Painters seem to be keeping the giant block letters that read Owego and a map of the villages downtown, which shows directions and all that. So okay, let's see what we have there. And we had Michael Bathurst. I guess you're in. He hid the on Twitch. He hid the a comment. There he is. Okay, we have Michael Bathurst. Michael Bathurst is in the house. Good morning, Michael. Let's see. Let me stop sharing this, bring this up, and let's go back to the chat. Michael, would you like to come up? There's Michael. Good morning, Michael. Good morning around the world. I don't know. I've been on Michael's broadcast. I don't know. Would you like to come up, Michael? The man, the dude, the legend. You know what? I'm going to DM you the link. I want to bring you up because I'm in my second hour, so I don't really have too much. Let me check my notes here. Do I have any? I got a B story, but I can do that later. Let's see. Let's talk to Michael here. We got how much time do we? Oh, we got 30 minutes. We can bring Michael up here for the last 30 minutes. I'm going to send you the. Give me 10 minutes. Okay, I'll send you the link on the. I'll DM it to you on your X/Twitter. I haven't. I've only had Tony come up on this before. Let's see. Copy invite, and let me go over to Michael on the messenger. Where's Michael? Michael. Where are you? Where the hell are you? I guess I don't DM Michael that much. Okay, we can find him. Let's see. Michael. M-I-C-H. Oh, there's Michael. Okay. When's the last time it was in January. Okay. Here's the link. Okay, Michael, I sent you the link. So we'll be looking for you. And you know what? Before he comes up, I'm going to take a quick break to get a refresh coffee. So Michael says 10 minutes, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. We sent Michael the invite, and we're going to wait for him. And this will be dead because I've only had Tony D up. But Tony D, if you're still there, Tony, we're going to have Michael Bathurst up. I haven't pulled his card in a while, have I? Okay, here he is. We're going to have Michael Bathurst come up on the broadcast, hopefully. He said in 10 minutes. So I'll be looking for him here in the display. And this will be Michael's first time coming up on Rumble Studios. I have had him up in the past. Not as much as I'm on his show. He's very gracious about having people up on his broadcast. He's a fellow broadcast, a friend, online friend, fellow broadcaster. that broadcasts over there on YouTube, and he uses Restream, and he's into of late he's been doing a lot with AI music, as far as Suno or whatever it's called. He'll talk about it here when he comes up, I'm sure. So we're going to welcome Michael this morning, and if he's able to come up, I appreciate it to have a little bit of his time to be with us. And now, why is his message hidden on Twitch? Why is his messages hidden from blocked user? Do I have? No, I don't have him blocked. I gotta check that. There's no way I have him blocked. Let me check this real quick. Because I'm looking on my display, it says message blocked. Let's check this out. As we're waiting for Michael to come up. That's not what I want. Let's see. We got to check on Michael's status here. Video producer. We got to go into video producer. Channel. No, we want settings, account settings, and we got to go. Okay, I know where we got to go. Security. Oh my God, I do have. Oh my God, I had him. Why did I have him block? Oh my God, I don't. Okay, he's unblocked now. I can't believe that. Okay, so I unblocked him. I don't know why I had him blocked. Wow, that's different. Okay, so we unblocked Michael. I had him blocked on. That's funny. Why would I can't believe it. It's just like, that's got it. That's a mistake. There it is. There's his comments. They coming in now. I unblocked them and they came in now. Okay. Let's see if they come in on this one here. As far as unblocked, we're still waiting for Michael to come up. Okay, there he is. Okay. I don't know why. That is so weird. Let's go back here. Let's refresh this one. And like I said, we're waiting 10 minutes for Michael here. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes now. So, okay, so he's unblocked. Okay, that's good. Yeah, give me 10 minutes. Okay, I'm seeing you now, Michael. Okay. Okay. We're waiting on Michael. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Let me talk a little bit more about Rumble Studios. Let's see. Can I bring this up? Let's see. Let's see. Let me check my email. Can I bring this email up? Let's see. Oh, we got a comment on Rumble. Okay, we can take care of this then, I guess. Let's see. Now I'll take care of that later. Oh, actually, I can take care of it now. Let's see. Okay. Oh. So let's see. Rumble Studios. No, I don't want to bring. Does they have the email on there? No, that's going to show too much stuff, so I'm not going to show that. Okay, let's see what else we got here on the docket. We're in a holding pattern for 10 minutes for Michael to see if he comes up. And Ross Park Zoo prepares for 149th opening. Let's see. Do we have a video on this one? Oh, there is a video. Okay, so let's bring this up. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Let's go to WBNG, Ross Park Zoo. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this one up. And let's see. Got to turn off this thing. And oh, we got Michael. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. Jeez, I got to accept you. There. Okay, I forgot to turn. Oh man, I'm glad I looked at that. Okay, we have Michael Bathurst coming up. Let's see. Get his volume. How do I bring him up now? Oh, I got to go 2 people. Okay, there's Michael. Is that going to come up? There. Okay. Hang on, Michael. We got you. Are you there?
I'm here.
How long
I'm
have you been
there.
waiting? How long have you been waiting?
No, it's perfect. Just like yourself, each and every day unfolding perfectly in the orchestra. And the thing is, me being a disruptor, you probably blocked me. And you and I have had that kind of relationship.
No. I got sidetracked. I was looking at something. You were
I
on.
can see myself in the back. That's weird.
Yeah, you're on the big screen.
You were on my big screen this morning on my TV.
Yeah, this is on the
Like,
Roku.
I mean, I saw the inside of your nostrils this morning. That's how big my screen is.
No, but before I sent, I was noticing on Twitch, because we're on YouTube, X Live, Twitch, Rumble, and Facebook. But on I seen your comment, a comment, and it said blocked, and I'm looking at that because I have another on the Rumble thing. It brings it up, okay, the actual comment, and I found that interesting. For some reason, I had you blocked on my Twitch account.
I believe it.
No. I know who I blocked, and I think
it's the therapy that you and I've had through football. We've worked our way through. Listen, I had someone yesterday so pissed at me, but they still did a show. So pissed.
Is that the young lady?
Oh yeah, she was mad because I did not respond to her in a timely manner, and I had said to her, please come up on the show. If you see yourself, come up, ride the lightning, and do it. She wanted me to put the red carpet out. And I said to her, look, between all the things that I do in my life, and you know this to be real, on a bad day, I have 100 emails.
Oh, yeah.
On a good day, I have 500.
Yeah.
I do not look at them all. And sometimes, honestly, I've lost gigs because people go, you don't give a fuck. And I'm like, it's my own fault.
You move on. There's plenty of fish in the
I
water.
don't know. Hey, well, look at this. I'm looking at these controls. So we've got 8 people in the room. Is that what it's saying?
Yep. We have 8 people on Rumble. There's nobody on YouTube. Usually there's 1. Twitch is 2. So Tony D is on Twitch.
This is nice. This is a nice.
And this background that you're seeing right now, this is similar to what Vocal used to be like.
How can I add my contacts with this. You know what this looks like?
What's that?
It looks like Restream, but
No.
and Haps, and
it's more Haps than Restream, because Restream, if you were to come on here, you could hit a button and you could simulcast to your audience and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could.
They don't have that there. I think this is pending. They just had an email that came out that on Rumble that you can make money monetizing by getting reading commercials, and they give you a list or something like that. So there's a lot of things going on here on the Rumble, and I want to say just real quick, thank you very much for coming up here, sir. You are always welcome, like Tony D is.
I don't always feel welcome, but that's okay.
Oh no. Maybe back in the Haps days
when you were mad at me.
No, well, I'll be honest. I was upset with you. Yeah,
you were mad at Haps, and now we go on ghetto alleys together on Haps Lane there, right in front of the fish market. That's funny.
I want to bring that up. The reason I have that picture is so on a Friday night. You know how Friday night used to be a busy Haps night. I figured that'd be a nice site where be a time where get you, Tony D, and maybe some other Haps folks. Just
I want to ask you a question about this because you've got my interest. You got me in here now. How does a person sign up to get this?
You have to have a Rumble account.
I have that.
Okay, now if you go on your Rumble account, on your Rumble channel, in the upper right hand corner, you'll see a little plus mark with the green camera.
Okay.
You hit that camera. You don't want to go live. You want to go to Rumble Studios, and the Rumble Studios comes into a client that's similar to Restream, StreamYard, and those, and it's you self-populate it. The thing is, when you make a Rumble, like this is on, I have my initial account is Fireman Rich, but I have a channel, and this broadcast is on my. You can have sub channels on the Rumble account, okay, and it's that easy, and then you just broadcast. But then you can also
so you don't need the 2-minute intro thing they had before.
Oh, that was the selection above that to go live. And they changed it before they went to Rumble Studios. They had changed it, and I tried it where they had a static stream key, which worked perfectly. So that was a prequel. When you go into Rumble, you have upload videos, which I used to do a lot. But then you have go live. You don't even want to use that. You go right to Rumble Studios, and then
right to the studio.
Yeah, and then Rumble Studios, you can make your it'll give you your well, I'm already broadcasting, so I can't see it, but it'll give you a select.
Can I ask you some football questions?
Yeah,
today?
Go ahead. Yeah,
okay.
Well,
I want to address something that was talked about yesterday.
Okay.
I was in a Twitter Spaces.
Okay. Which I don't really use that much.
Someone asked me, your cousin Rich. I said, my cousin.
Somebody asked about me?
Your cousin Rich. My cousin Rich. I said,
my cousin.
I don't have a cousin. I think he's a fireman. Oh yeah, my cousin. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to know? Why is he not here? Does he think he's better than us?
No.
I said, you're joking. No. I said, people who like to show their faces don't like to be in places like this. We are full spectrum entertainers. We don't like to be just boxed into one format.
For me to answer that question to that individual, I like audio. I think Twitter Spaces is great, but I don't see, for me as a broadcaster, I don't see any value because I'm fully, other than doing a audio podcast on Spotify for Podcasters app. Twitter Space is a great platform. I've been there. I've tried it. It's not my cup of tea. So for this person to be bent out of shape, to have
no, they were being.
I just want to address that because if they're saying, "Oh, do I think I'm?" No, I'm not better. It's just I like the full face broadcasting. It's a great thing. I think we have better. There's conversations on here because I've been
see the body language.
Exactly. And
we interact. We get to see our brothers and our cousins and our uncles and our.
To let me off on like who the person was, a Captain Rehab, because he's the one that does uncle and cousins.
No, it was actually a female, and what it was is I think she was saying, why is he good enough to be on your show and I'm not? I think I think it was. I think it was one. I think it was one of those. It wasn't directed to you. It was kind of like.
Oh, it was a tab. Okay.
So you play favorites. I have to be a family
No,
member to be
no,
invited. Oh no,
you
you should have heard them. They were like, no, he's good. No, and he's like, he's pushy. This is what they're saying. He's pushy. He's a pusher. And no, someone says, no, he's an encourager. So we had like the devil and the angel. No, he's an encourager. No, he's a pusher.
Good cop, bad cop, and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
it's funny.
But no, I think it's more fun on the live stream than, and like I said, I do listen to a couple of them, but it just over there on X with the Twitter. I guess they don't call it
Can
X.
I share things on the screen? It says start screen share. How does
I don't
that
know.
work? Let me look.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try.
Because then we can do our craziness with listening. Go, I can't read it. I can't see it.
Go ahead and
it.
try.
I don't believe in it.
You present something, both of us will go down below and stuff like that. And
no, this is Restream. This is Restream. This is identical window.
No, but Michael, if you were to see what I'm seeing on the actual broadcasters panel, there's some things up here. It says background. I can go to the background if I go right here.
Oh no, I know, but I think you know what it is. They have one template that everybody works from. That's what I'm saying.
Well, like I'm saying, this because the little boxes that are down below, you see when you're talking, it highlights in green.
Yeah, that
is from Vocal. Vocal used to have that. Okay, that's why I keep on saying this is mirrored from Vocal. You know how like Restream probably bought Rumble. I think bought Vocal.
Oh, okay. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
are you going to try to present something? Go ahead, try.
Yeah. No, I have them going into a whole other window. So if I look like I'm doing mushrooms, I'm not. No.
We got a clear picture. Your picture is 5x5.
Okay.
And sound is
all right.
Too.
All right. So I've got this. I've got the window now. I can go back.
And then,
I can go to Rich here. Can I move this over? Yeah. You know what? If we ever do a football show in here, it will be fairly easy. Okay. Yeah. So I got Jazz Blues. Hit that.
Do you have some boxes on the top over here?
I do. It says auto. Okay. It says something, but I don't have permissions. I think you need to give me permissions, or you need to okay it. So.
Oh, you know what? I see it down below. Hang on for a minute. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if there you go.
There you go. Okay, so.
Oh, it worked. I've never done this before. This is a first.
Well, there you go. So, let's just do something weird. All right. We might even be able to do it just with the speaking part, right? Which is good. And that'd be better for you because then you could do it long.
If you bring up another, I think Restream had this. If you bring up another tab, you'll see at the top there's two buttons. If you go to that tab you want to present and you hit the little button off to the right, it'll switch off to that tab. So put your X/Twitter thing up there. That's always it. See, you're in landscape now, my friend. You're in landscape.
Yeah, I don't know if I can see it. You know, I better go check on my TV because I may not be able to read it. What we're looking at here right now, and for some reason it won't let me regulate the send for some reason. It's doing something weird. I'm going to try again. Okay. It might be working on it, or maybe it's not letting us through here. But I was working on a song here.
Is this?
Is
this the background of Pseudo?
No. This here I wanted to work on a concept for a song, so I put in a bunch of different names and things in it, and it gave me this song here. In rhythm of love, our hearts entwine. Like Miles Davis trumpets so sublime. So it gives me some ideas, and then I could add. So you could add in here, not since God can. I'm gonna behave. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm on your show. If it was my show, I would say no. I'm gonna be good.
It's a morning broadcast, man. I appreciate it though, but
okay. I'm gonna be good. I do have a break.
What application is this? Because I'm looking. I don't recognize that.
Perplexity.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about. Okay, this is a new one. Okay. Yeah, because for the audience there on the replay and people that are watching right currently, Michael is really into the AI music, and he's doing a fantastic job of it. So, like I said, you need to watch this guy. There's his Twitter handle. See, this is the Michael Bathurst's card thing. I see. This is the old Haps thing, Michael. How come you don't do it? Oh, you do it occasionally.
I'm unable to provide real-time updating lists like 50 quarterbacks, as rankings can change frequently. It is best to consult sports websites. Oh, okay. So, all right.
This almost acts like Copilot.
It is Copilot.
Oh, is it?
They're all the same.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think Copilot's better.
Okay.
And here's the thing that we realized the other day is Suno is going to end up probably being free or for a minimal charge on Copilot.
Mm-hmm.
And the wonderful thing about it is Windows can keep people in court forever.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You want to fight it? We can fight it. You got 7 years and 4 million.
That's how it
and
works.
How much you're looking for 50 grand? No problem.
Yeah.
Or right now, I can give you a coupon for a donut and a coffee, and you can F off. Thank you. Who's next? Yeah. That's what they're like. And that's, unfortunately, when you go against those big corporate, you'll never win.
Right.
You'll never win. Okay, I just want to see if I can I share photos and stuff too?
Yeah, go ahead. Have at it. This is a good test run and stuff. I appreciate it. Go ahead and play, my friend.
Well, I'm glad somebody appreciates me.
Tony does too.
Tony is pain in my arse. That's what he is.
Yeah. I just want to see how it looks on.
Okay, so now we're looking at Twitter, and I want to see what Twitter looks like on yours. So in here, let's go like this. Wow. That is a lot of land.
That's a lot of real estate. See, that's what I'm saying. The benefits of landscape and stuff that you can see.
Wow. So you could do this. You could.
Oh, I have done this. I have shown my screens, and if I want to show, I think one time you were broadcasting, and I showed the Twitter live.
Yeah.
And also other broadcasters, like right now we have Jim Figerty, we have Hal, he's up, and we have Jinjar, who's doing Lord of the Rings Online on Twitch. So it's multiple things you can do, with the magic. And I just like the Rumble. I'm very comfortable with the Rumble Studios right now, more so than Restream.
Oh, I can see why.
Because it's cleaner. Don't get me wrong. Restream is great and fantastic.
What this feels like? Apple.
Does it?
It feels like Apple.
Tony said when he first saw it, he thought he was back on Haps.
Yeah, no, Haps was never this good. Sorry, Haps. Haps was Haps was great for its time, but you know that everything is better in 3 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like absolutely everything. Okay, so now I'm just playing here. I'm sorry. I'm just having a look here. So would I be able to share a photo and stuff as well?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to look here. And I promise it won't be anything weird. Okay. So what I'm doing on yours is I'm looking at it right now. I'm going to go to my Samsung monitor. I have 2 of them. Okay. I have a MicroStep and a Samsung. And then I'm going to share a screen. Just one second here. I want to put it on photos. I'm like a kid in the candy store. Sorry, folks. I know this is.
Oh, this is good. I liked it. This is
Rich right now is going to do a rendition of "I Did It My Way" for you while I look around. No, he's like, "What is he doing?"
No, this is like I said. That's why I was really excited about this, and wanted to share it. But people, they like doing their own. They like doing their own thing and stuff like that. I'm always trying to look at something different. And I just like the aspect that for free, you can, if you use the RTMP, which I'm having a little issues, you can have up to 7 broadcasts for nothing. There we go.
Okay. So let's say that you were a spiritual guy.
Okay.
And you had a whole bunch of spiritual sayings that you wanted to say.
Right.
And you didn't really care if anybody else ever saw your stuff. You could do this, but here's the thing: I need to go to my TV and see if I can see it, because that's the kind of person I am. And somebody,
Or the preview.
I just want to know if I can actually see it. God, you're funny.
Yeah.
You made me laugh so hard when you did that. I'm gonna go. I'll be right here. Oh wait.
Because I've seen it a couple of times. I'll be right back. I got to check something. That's what you're doing. You're checking out.
Oh man, think about this. If you had a business display, now it is a little slow, but that's okay. It's a little slow. It's not lightning fast, but it does work.
Yeah. Oh, that's the internet too. You got to take in consideration the internet as far as.
Oh yeah, see, it's making you break up. We're using so much bandwidth on your end. This is.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. I know so. That's.
Well, wild. I know we had an issue the other day where I sort of pixelated and stuff like that. So let me.
Here, I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah, let's stop sharing, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, but see, but on my end, it would be able to handle it because I have direct in, and it's crazy.
Well, I'm debating because I've talked to the missus. We have another service in here that I could it would more than double my bandwidth and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like if it's not broke.
You're frugal.
Well, not frugal. It's actually less money and stuff like that. But the thing is, once they get you in there a year down the line, they're going to increase the price and stuff. And,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
And I don't want to go through that again because I've had this.
But the internet in the States is dirt cheap in comparison to Canada. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. I think it's actually services and stuff.
You know what's funny? I'm crystal clear and you're breaking up. So it tells me that this is being run through a server, just like
I am.
TweetDeck, the TweetDeck. So what it's doing is my end, because my bandwidth is high, is fine.
Right.
There, you're back. See?
Yeah.
You're back, and it's because we were doing too many things at once.
No, you know what it is? I had too many tabs open. I just started closing my tabs. See, when I do the broadcast, I have tabs open. I have my tabs. I have tabs open. So, my
Tony D is in the house.
Is he?
Yeah. I see it right here. Tony Tone 72.
Oh, there
what
he
you're
is.
going to do if your last name is 72. Tony Tone. Formerly of.
And that up there. There he is. Tony. Mike made it. Yeah, he did.
Looks like we made it.
He's stressing out my my broadcast here and stuff.
Not on my end. We're good.
No, but this is good. I know because that's the same scenario we had when I was on your broadcast the other day. It froze and we're talking and stuff like that. So it's always good to have, hopefully you're not a stranger anymore as far as.
Well, I was blocked on Axay, so and a couple of years of therapy, I'll be okay. No, here's the thing, and I'm not.
I don't know how that happened, Michael. For the life of me, I don't. I
it
really
was
don't.
Probably Randy Horton. He came into your house and blocked me.
I have.
That's
no
what
idea.
it was. I know that's what it was.
I have no idea what you're talking
Randy,
about.
stop it. Okay, there we go.
I don't know. No, I don't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Today is fucking nuts. Sorry, I shouldn't swear.
No,
it's nuts today for me.
I don't care if you swear, Michael.
I have to go to this anime thing and do reporting with my.
Oh yeah, talk about that because you did this last year.
So we're going today, and it is every tortured child who loves anime, and I know nothing about it. So I just go, oh, well, this is very lovely. What is it? I'm a robot dog, and I'm like, okay. And are you hot right now in your robot suit? And he goes, yes, I'm burning up. And I'm like, so would it be worth getting like some kind of cooling system in it? He goes, I have thought about it, but it would cost me $40.
Yeah.
Like crazy. And my daughter's like, you're so different because you know nothing, and it makes it fun. And you're like everybody's dad.
You're probably the other participants are enjoying your presence and stuff. I remember you doing this last year, so this is like an annual thing you do, and I think it's great because it gives an eye open to like I'm gonna they have an event coming up here in June. I talked about it, the Strawberry Festival here in Owego, and and the app. Oh, that's the other thing, Michael. The app for Rumble Studios is phenomenal. well, you saw the example when I did the golf course walk.
Yeah.
That was on the Rumble app.
So on your phone.
Yeah, there's two apps. You have the let me go to it. You have the Rumble, the original Rumble. That's just a viewer. But then you have the Rumble Studio. It's Rumble Studios for the app, and that if you get into the Rumble, I know you'll be able to live stream and go to off your phone to 5 different locations.
Well, you know what I might do?
What's that?
I might do a broadcast once in a while on here because I can get on Rumble easily. And then, and I'm always trying to do new things. Oh, this is weird. So when I'm talking,
right,
it goes green on the bottom and tells me.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm telling you. It highlights that's your audio, and that is almost carbon copy out of vocal.
You know what it reminds me of like some alien movie? And what happens is when the green goes around, it goes, this could be a hybrid for sure. Both of us must be hybrids because occasionally. So are you excited about the football at all?
What aspect? The NFL? I think we had a good I enjoyed talking about the NFL with you because I haven't been really talking about it. I've been focusing more on the basketball because Boston Celtics are in it and they won last night, and I'm really ecstatic about that they could be.
Do you follow hockey at all?
Oddly enough, the other night I watched a couple minutes of the Rangers losing and the game won, and that's probably the most hockey I've watched in like 15 years.
The Rangers are good. They're a good team. Like to get to that point, you have to be half decent.
Yeah, they're questioning why they lost because I guess they didn't even score a goal. They were shut out, I guess, which is unusual for the Rangers.
Well, if you look at history, in hockey especially, it's usually hot goaltending.
Oh, okay.
That wins it. It's usually some goalie gets lucky or stands on their head.
Right.
Yeah, so it's important. So I'm going to have to figure out some way in the future where when I come on here, I can also have it on Restream. I know I can do it. I'll figure it out.
Let's see.
Because I have more than one computer, so maybe I could have my other computer running Restream.
You'd have to have 2 different. I don't know how that would work. 2 different systems because they're
That's
similar.
the only thing I don't like about this is I can't share my accounts that I know of. Maybe.
What do you mean? You can share. I'm on my my Twitch account. I'm on my YouTube account.
No, but I don't know how to do that on here for myself. Do it like when I came in.
When you put in your name and stuff like that, you can set up where you want to send it to. It's just. Have you ever used Prism Live?
Well, it sounds like Restream. It sounds like StreamYard. So I didn't see that. I didn't have that option when it came up. So maybe because
this is when you go into when you do your own broadcast.
Oh yeah, no. I mean as a participant because when you
yeah. Okay, yeah. That's something
when you and I do like the football. Tony does all of his networks.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And we get all the people that we wonder if they've had concussions.
One thing. If there's one thing that's really lacking, that's the thing that it's lacking, and I fully agree.
It's free. It's free. How the hell can I and it's rock solid. Yeah. It is in some ways visually more stimulating and soothing at the same time than Restream or StreamYard so far. And I have not played with it, so I will play with it.
Play. Sure. Yeah, I know you like, but you're going to be wrapped up in your AI music there and stuff. I'm sure you're going to come up.
And I'll be playing it on Rumble, going, this one right here is for Rich. It's a rock one. Rich, rock out, brother. So maybe I can get you on dancing.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, Michael, it's the top of the hour here, so I'm over 2 hours. Well, just hang loose and stuff like that because I want to end the broadcast because I got to get ready. We're not in no hurry, but I don't want to stay on for another. I can't stay on for another 30 minutes.
No. I honestly got to go too. So why don't we wrap it up?
Yeah. What are you grateful for, Michael? I'm asking you.
What am I grateful for? Well, of course, that there is a Tony that has tone, and he's 72. That is probably what I'm most grateful for. No, you know what I'm grateful for? Breath, connections, community, laughter, spontaneity, and this Rumble for free. Folks, try it. And anybody who watches this in the future, now can I Can I snip this up later? Like, is there a way that you can download this?
You probably would have to go if you
I'm gonna have to look into this. I'm gonna have to do some
But
learning.
yeah, see if you download it. If you download, go ahead and split it up if you want. I don't care. You have my permission.
You have my permission.
Make me look goofy and look at
no,
this.
I don't do that. I've had opportunities to do that, and I said no. I thought about it, and Tony did one that I knew would do really well, and he did this just insane belch. Like it was like reverbing. I don't know if you remember it in the broadcast. And I thought I could see people on TikTok using that, and how they mimic it and that going viral. And that would be what Tony is known for. He is the atomic belcher.
Now, that's one thing as far as I've been talking about TikTok. I did a broadcast a couple of weeks ago on Wednesday night. Let's Talk. That's a pilot. And that's one thing. If TikTok was to be sold,
yes,
and it's an American entity, I'd be on TikTok, and I'd bring TikTok in here.
Well, TikTok is now based. There's a new TikTok, but it's not TikTok. It's more like TikTok Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think it's called Notes or something.
Notebooks.
Okay. Something weird. I downloaded it.
You see the comment?
You can't put. You know what? I still have that clip, so you just keep it up. You're all brave in the comments. I have the tools to make you look like a fool. I won't do it. I won't do it. You know I won't. Because I don't want anybody doing that to me.
No. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but if you can, play around with it, it would be interesting to see if you can download this. I think there might be an option. It's on YouTube, so you can download.
Yes.
People do. It's on YouTube. I'm broadcasting on YouTube right now.
What time is it right now? Oh, perfect. It's only 8. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. Rich, thank you for all that you do.
Yeah, I want you to hold tight though, okay? Because but just to say, I'm grateful for everything that Michael says as far as his friendship and having him up here now, and he sees what I'm excited about as far as using this platform. Mm-hmm. And we should use these platforms. So we have more now than when we were at HAPS. That's the way I look at it. We have all these tools in the toolbox. So I'm very grateful for that. So this is Rich Roberts wishing you all well. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left. And you all have a great weekend. You can follow Michael over there on Michael Bathurst. At Michael Bathurst on X. I'm Rich Roberts. At Fireman Rich on X, as well as at Fireman Rich on Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and the public Facebook is The Real Fireman Rich. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks.